Let's be real for a second. Let's cut through the noise, the fake smiles, and the social media highlight reels. I know where you are right now. I know that feeling in your chest, that heavy, crushing weight that feels like you're drowning on dry land. You gave her everything, didn't you? You didn't just give her your time. You gave her your soul. You were the rock she stood on when her world was shaking. You were the ear that listened when no one else cared. You were the good man, the man they claimed they want, but the man they always seem to destroy. And what did you get in return? Betrayal? Disrespect? Or maybe just a cold, heartless, "I'm not happy anymore," as she walked out the door to chase something new, something exciting. It hurts. I know it hurts, brother. It feels like you've been stabbed in the back by the only person you dropped your shield for. But listen to me very closely, because what I'm about to tell you is going to change everything. Right now, you think you are the one who lost. You think you are the one sitting in the wreckage, but you're wrong. You see, there is a secret psychology to this game, a truth that women know but will take to their graves. They will never admit this to you. They will never post this on Instagram. But in the silence of the night, when the makeup comes off and the distractions fade away, there is a fear that starts to creep in. It's not sadness. It's not pity. It is a deep primal terror. It is the terrifying realization that she made the biggest mistake of her life. She didn't just lose a boyfriend. She lost a protector. She lost a builder. She lost the only man who truly loved her for who she was, not just for what she looked like. Today, we are going deep into the female psyche. We are going to uncover the 7 things women fear most after hurting a good man. We are going to expose the regret that eats them alive. Before we rip this Band-Aid off, I need you to do something. If you are a man who values truth, if you are a man who is tired of being the nice guy who finishes last, and you are ready to become the high-value king you were born to be, then you need to join this tribe. Smash that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notifications. We are building a brotherhood here, a legion of men who are turning their pain into power. Don't just watch. Become part of the movement. Do it now. The first thing she fears, and this hits her almost immediately, is your silence. When she hurt you, she expected a show. She expected you to beg. She expected you to blow up her phone with long paragraphs explaining your feelings. She expected you to show up at her door. Why? Because your reaction validates her ego. Your anger proves that she still controls you. Your tears prove that she is the prize. But when a good man is done, he is done. He doesn't scream. He doesn't fight. He simply vanishes. He becomes a ghost. And this silence, brother, this silence is louder than any scream. It is psychological torture for her. Imagine her situation. She's waiting for the text. She's checking your story views. She's waiting for you to chase her like you always did. But day 1 passes, silence. Day 3 passes, silence. A week goes by, and there is absolutely nothing from you. No anger, no blocking, just pure indifference. This terrifies her because it signals one thing: you don't need her. It shatters her reality. She thought she was the main character in your movie, but your silence tells her she was just a cameo, and the scene is over. She starts to wonder, did he ever even love me? How can he walk away so easily? The uncertainty eats at her brain like a parasite. She realizes that while she was playing games, you were playing for keeps. And now that the game is over, you've taken your ball and went home. Your silence removes her power. It tells her that you have self-respect that is higher than your desire for her. And there is nothing scarier to a woman than a man who can walk away and never look back. Once the initial high of the breakup wears off, she faces the second fear: the reality of the market. Modern society, her single friends, and dating apps, they all lied to her. They told her, "Girl, you can do better. There are plenty of fish in the sea." So she enters the streets with high hopes. She thinks she's going to find a guy who is taller, richer, more handsome than you, and treats her like a queen. But here is the brutal truth she discovers very quickly. Good men are rare. She goes on dates, and what does she find? She finds the chads and the players. These guys act nice for exactly 3 hours until they get what they want. They use her body and discard her soul. They don't reply to her texts. They leave her on red. They don't care about her bad day. They don't care about her dreams. Suddenly, the boring Friday nights she spent with you watching movies, eating pizza, feeling safe, they don't seem boring anymore. They seem like paradise. She realizes she traded a diamond for a pocket full of rocks. She traded security for anxiety. She starts comparing every single man to you. He doesn't listen like your name did. He doesn't make me feel safe like your name did. She fears that the good man was a once-in-a-lifetime lottery ticket, and she just ripped it up. She realizes the streets are cold, darker, and lonelier than she ever imagined. She took your loyalty for granted because it was always there like oxygen. But now that the oxygen is gone, she is suffocating. This is the one that keeps her awake at 3 a.m. This is the biological evolutionary fear that burns in her chest, the fear that another woman will enjoy the husband-boyfriend she trained. She knows you. She knows you have potential. She knows that you are a man who fixes things, who provides, who protects. Even if she didn't appreciate it, she knows your value. And now her mind starts to project images. She imagines a new woman coming into your life, but not just any woman, a woman who is younger, fitter, more feminine, and most importantly, more appreciative. She imagines you buying flowers for this new girl, the same flowers she used to roll her eyes at. But this new girl cries tears of joy. She imagines you holding the door for this new girl, and this new girl looking at you like you are a superhero. She realizes that she did the hard work. She went through the struggle with you, but now another woman is going to reap the rewards of your success. The thought of you treating someone else with that same intense love she threw away makes her sick to her stomach. It's possessiveness mixed with regret. She doesn't want you, but she definitely doesn't want anyone else to have you. She fears that she was just a lesson in your life preparing you to be the perfect man for your actual soulmate. That thought, it destroys her ego completely. Let's talk about the glow-up. When she left, she bet against you. She bet that you would crumble. She bet that without her, you would be nothing. She expected you to gain weight, to look depressed, to post sad songs on your story. Why? Because if you are miserable, it means she was the source of your happiness. It validates her importance. But what happens when you do the opposite? What happens when she stalks your profile a few months later? And trust me, she is stalking you, and she sees you look incredible. Your skin is clear, your shoulders are broader, you're dressing sharper, you're traveling to places she always wanted to go. You got that promotion, you started that business. But the scariest part for her isn't your money or your muscles. It's your smile. She sees a photo of you and you look genuinely happy, not fake happy, real happy. This terrifies her because it confirms her deepest insecurity. She was the problem. She was the anchor dragging you down. And now that the anchor is cut loose, the ship is sailing at full speed. She realizes that leaving you didn't break you. It built you. You took that pain and used it as fuel. She created a monster of success. And now she has to watch from the sidelines, from the cheap seats, as you win the championship of life without her. There is no greater punishment for a woman than watching the man she rejected become the man everyone else desires. Finally, we come to the ultimate fear, the permanence of loss. Most women, when they break up with a guy, keep him as a backup option. They think, if this new lifestyle doesn't work out, I can always go back to him. He loves me. He's soft. I just have to cry a little bit and he'll take me back. She lives with this safety net in her mind. It gives her the confidence to act reckless. But a good man, a man of principle, he has a limit. And once you cross that line, there is no U-turn. The moment she realizes that the door is not just closed but locked, bolted, and welded shut, panic sets in. Maybe she reaches out after 6 months. A simple text, "Hey, I miss you." And you don't reply. Or maybe you say, "I wish you the best, but we are done." That finality hits her like a freight train. She realizes she can't manipulate you anymore. She realizes that her charm doesn't work on you anymore. You have seen behind the mask. This is the fear of regret that lasts a lifetime. She knows that one day she will be 40, 50 years old, maybe alone, maybe in a miserable marriage with a man who cheats on her, and she will look back at you. She will remember the good man she had. She will remember the warmth, the safety, the love, and she will know with absolute certainty that she ruined the best thing that ever happened to her. That guilt, it doesn't go away. It lingers. It haunts her. So, my brother, why am I telling you all this? Is it so you can play games with her? No. Is it so you can try to make her jealous? No. I am telling you this so you understand your own value. You are walking around thinking you are not enough while she is walking around terrified because she knows you are too much for her to handle. Don't let her narrative control your life. Don't let a temporary heartbreak define your future. She fears your success. She fears your silence. She fears your happiness. So give her exactly what she fears. Disappear. Build yourself. Work on your body, your bank account, and your mind. Become so undeniable that her regret becomes her daily routine. The best revenge isn't anger. The best revenge isn't a nasty text message. The best revenge is living a life so amazing that she becomes nothing more than a faint memory in your rearview mirror. If you are ready to become that man, the man who walks away and wins, then type in the comments right now, "I am the prize." Let the world know you are awake. Like this video if it spoke to your soul. Share it with a brother who needs to hear this. And subscribe because we are just getting started. Keep your head up, King. Your crown is waiting.